for now, we're going to take things over to, I believe, honestly, Block Builder has been waiting forever. And then we'll go to Exclusivo, like literally since the beginning of the space, Block Builder's been up here. And then Exclusivo, and then we'll end things with Wise. And then Pat will talk about something he's working on, I believe. And then I'll go ahead and play us out of here with some Lil Bubble and some Charlie Brown holiday music just to set the mood for Thanksgiving. But for now, who did I just say was next? Block. Oh, Block Builder. You've been waiting forever, man. The floor is yours. What you got?
Yeah, man. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you, New Money Crypto. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, KuCoin, especially. So I'm grateful for the chance to speak, and I appreciate the opportunity to pitch this project. My name is Matt. I'm the cryptographer and developer behind BlockBuilder. You can find my platform online at BlockBuilder.app. So if you're a Bitcoin miner, you'll definitely want to check out the tutorial that I just pinned in the chat. And here's the problem that I'm solving. In the beginning, starting like 2009, we used to be able to download the Bitcoin software, click a little button that said generate coins, and that was the easiest way to mine Bitcoin. But it fried a lot of CPUs in the process, network difficulty increased exponentially, and then came the next generation of mining hardware. So CPU mining was eventually replaced with ASIC mining, which is basically what everyone uses to mine Bitcoin today. Since about 2011, the most efficient way to mine was to point your miners to a larger centralized mining pool. But generally, those larger mining pools censor the transactions. They take sole custody of the Bitcoin that you mine. And then you have to trust that you're going to get paid out fairly or possibly even get rugged before you ever get paid out at all. So there's always been minimal transparency in the mining process. And it's not uncommon that the pool operator takes home most of the rewards, while the remaining subsidies are just not enough to maintain a net positive over your cost of electricity. So here's the solution that I've built. Block Builder is a Bitcoin mining platform for building and solo mining your own Bitcoin blocks. And what that means is that the major difference between centralized pooled mining and decentralized solo mining is that pooled mining pays out the least, but the payouts are very frequent, whereas solo mining pays out the most, but the payouts are very rare. So if you're already running a Bitcoin mine, or maybe you're thinking about buying and running Bitcoin miners or a small solo miner, this is the perfect plug and play, no code solution to mint your own Bitcoin. And Block Builder is non-custodial, which means that I don't hold your Bitcoin on the platform. Your payouts are transparently encoded into the jobs that the platform writes for your pool, and you build your own template. So you determine what type of transactions and Coinbase scripts and things make it into the blocks that you're building. So you can validate the payouts in every single block that you build. There's two ways to mine Bitcoin with Block Builder. One, you can anonymously point your Bitcoin miners to solo.blockbuilder.app at port 3333. You use your Bitcoin wallet address as the username. You leave the password blank. You're going to keep 100% of the blocks that you mine, which at today's price is 3.125 Bitcoin. It's about 274,000. The second option is visit the website, blockbuilder.app, click join now, verify your email. And if it goes to spam, just check the spam folder and click not spam, and then you'll be able to join and create a pool. And then you'll get a private pool with a private web UI on your own custom domain, which would be like joe.blockbuilder.app, for example. So the call to action here is really what I want to do for everyone in this space. I want to give you unlimited access to all the features and customizations that are in the beta testing right now. So after you've joined, verified your email, you go to the settings page, click on the button that says upgrade to unlimited, and then you're going to see the new features and be able to launch multiple pools on all of the networks. So if you could just please consider watching the video that I pinned in the chat and follow me if you're interested in Bitcoin mining. And that's pretty much it, man. I can't thank you enough for the opportunity, for your time and attention. And I'm looking forward to next week. Thank you guys so much.
Excellent. Shill. Very well said. I guess my question, if you wouldn't mind going over, how is this different from just regular solo Bitcoin mining? Is it the user interface, the user experience? Or is it the other options that you laid out?
You're exactly right. Yeah, it's the user interface and the experience. So I've removed all the technical barriers to entry. If you're generally solo mining, you have to run your own full node, which takes a good amount of compute power, some storage space, and then you have to have some technical savvy to be able to install the node software. Then you actually have to choose a pool. There are a few different pools available, but none of them give you the functionality that this does right out of the box. So when I say plug and play, no code, it really is as simple as pushing a button to create a pool, and then you launch that pool and we host that pool for you. Now you can still manage all of your own block templates. And the cool part is that you can launch as many pools as you want on the platform, and then you can fuse them together without any third-party firmware on your miners. So let's say you wanted to mine 4 different types of pools. Maybe you wanted to run a high difficulty, a low difficulty, you wanted to run a grouped pool with all of your friends, or you wanted to run solo. You can merge all of those pools together in a new feature that I call a fusion pool, and then have one single URL. The other cool thing about it is you get your own web UI. So it essentially appears as your own pool, and you can white label it as your own pool. but we manage the entire tech stack behind it, and it's all self-hosted. So when AWS or Azure or Google crashes, we don't go down with it.
Very interesting. I am honestly not savvy enough with Bitcoin to, I think, be able to ask the questions in depth that I would like to, but I'm definitely going to research your project more and learn more about what you guys are doing. And then I guess, yeah, if you want to leave us, what was the call to action one more time? What's the best way people can get involved and learn more?
Yeah, I would say just if you have a Bitcoin miner or if you're thinking about Bitcoin mining, just send me a DM. The easiest way to get started is to ask questions. And I know we have limited time today, but I'm always available. So any questions that you have, I'm here to answer them and get you started. And I think that's the easiest way to take the first step. And again, thank you guys so much for the platform here. It's been awesome being a part of this and listening to everyone else. And I'm just so grateful for the opportunity. Thank you again.
You're awesome, block builder. I really appreciate you. I never know what to expect whenever having up these projects, especially with your ratio. I'll be honest, with following way more people than you are following. You're like, you never know. But that's why, exactly why, I like to give everybody a chance up on this platform, because we get some top tier people like yourself coming through. So I really appreciate you for hanging in there and waiting, and definitely shoot the New Money Crypto account a DM so you don't have to wait so long in the future. And then my brain can be more awake so I can ask some better questions in the future to you. But we are going to keep things moving along. Thank you again, Block Builder, for jumping up here.